Oil in the shadows, weapons off the radar. Secret shipments from Greece to Israel, trackers off, routes hidden. If the supply lines are invisible, who's fueling the war? A new investigation has raised serious questions about the role of international shipping in supplying Israel during the ongoing conflict in Gaza. According to a report seen by Middle East Eye, Greek shipping companies have allegedly been involved in covert operations transporting oil, coal, and military cargo to Israeli ports, despite growing calls for embargoes and restrictions. The report, produced by the No Harbour for Genocide campaign, claims that between May 2024 and December 2025, at least 57 concealed crude oil shipments were delivered to Israel. These shipments, amounting to approximately 47 million barrels, were routed via Turkey. Anna Sanchez, spokesperson for the No Harbour for Genocide campaign, said,
"Dock workers and communities put their bodies and their jobs on the line to stop a genocide. Ship owners turn off their tracking systems, falsify destinations, and endanger seafarers, all to profit from it. We know who they are, we know what they're doing, and now so does everyone else. It's time they are held accountable."
Researchers say the ships frequently departed from the Turkish port of Ceyhan, often declaring destinations such as Port Said in Egypt. However, satellite imagery and maritime data suggest they ultimately docked at Israeli ports, primarily Ashkelon, after going dark during transit. In addition to oil, the report states that Greek-managed vessels were also involved in transporting military-related cargo. In 2025 alone, at least 13 shipments reportedly carried ammunition, machine gun components, and other materials linked to Elbit Systems, Israel's largest arms manufacturer. The majority of these vessels were reportedly managed by Kyklades Maritime Corporation and Thenemaris Ships Management, companies linked to prominent Greek shipping families. Neither firm responded to requests for comment. The use of such concealment methods has led researchers to describe the vessels as part of a so-called shadow fleet, ships that evade monitoring systems to bypass sanctions or restrictions. The report also highlights the role of the Baku-Tbilisi-Ceyhan pipeline, which supplies a significant portion of Israel's oil. According to the findings, oil transported via this route is later refined into fuel for military aircraft, vehicles, and other operations. Campaign groups argue that these activities point to a broader international network supporting the flow of resources. Layla Hazaina of Progressive International said,
"This report shows that Israel's war is not sustained in isolation, but through an international network of companies, ports, and governments that keep fuel and weapons moving, even as the atrocities are broadcast to the world."
However, there have already been signs of resistance. Dock workers in multiple Mediterranean ports have staged strikes to block shipments, and some cargo transfers have been halted by activists. In Greece and France, attempts to load military equipment bound for Israel have been disrupted by labour groups and local communities. The findings come amid heightened scrutiny of global supply chains linked to conflict zones, particularly as tensions continue across the region. While the full extent of these operations remains under investigation, the report adds to growing debate over accountability, transparency, and the role of private industry in modern warfare.